Sure, yeah, I just had a great 30-minute kind of Q&A fireside chat with Sarah Morris. She's the Chief People Officer, also known as the HR Director for the Aviva Group. And we were exploring what Aviva have done to transform. The core numbers have all got much better over the last 4 or 5 years. Share price has slightly more than doubled. Profitability has massively improved. The liquidity ratios have improved. The strength of the balance sheet have improved. So we were exploring what is it that's enabled that underneath it. What from a people point of view has been the dynamics that have created those really good numbers. I genuinely think it's a really interesting time in the HR community. I remember 40 years ago when I was studying HR, everyone was saying HR needs to have a seat at the table. And that debate went on for a very long time. I think we're largely past it now, but in a way the HR community's bluff has been called, right? We've got a seat at the table and we need to be able to rise to that occasion. So there are 2 core skills. One is data, insights, information, intelligence. You know, marketing as a function moved in that direction 20 years ago. The HR function is now moving in that direction. But if you're not on top of the data, if you don't know your employee productivity numbers, your spans and layers, how your comp benchmarks with other people, the dynamics of your culture, data. The days of flip charts and knit your own scatter cushions have gone. You've got to be empirical about it. So that's one. And then the other is deep business understanding. You know, it's not a separate, nice to have little thing, HR. It has to be embedded in the business. You have to understand that what you're doing in HR, how does that drive revenue up, cost down, cash in, and risk out? And if you can't understand those things, you can't be a world-class HR person. I've loved the conference today. I think the environment is great. The physical environment is great. There seems to be a really good kind of energy to the place. People are tweeting an awful lot. I don't always like everything that people tweet, but I love to see them tweeting. I think there's a lot of dialogue and momentum, no end of questions. So I think that's good. Personally, I just like seeing 600 or 700 of the best thinkers in HR together. I think that's the way that communities make progress. So I think it's been 10 out of 10.